Welcome to my channel, Freckled Mom. I'm Devin. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, hey! Today I have some thrift flipping for you. I am super excited. I have 5 amazing projects. It's also a challenge. I'll tell you about that, but let's jump right into these DIYs. I had picked these up for $1.99 each, and I'm sanding them down just a little bit to get the shine off. Now I have some Vaseline. I tried this in a previous project, so we're going to do it again. And I'm just putting the Vaseline where I want to distress this thrifted item. And I kind of went a little willy-nilly on this. There's no rhyme or reason. I am just putting the Vaseline everywhere. And I had already cleaned this with some crud cutter just to get off any oils that might be there. And the idea is that this paint is going to pull off of the areas that have the Vaseline. So this is my Waverly chalk paint in moss. And now I have my scraper and a baby wipe. And it didn't really seem to be working. And I kind of wanted it to work, but it really didn't. So then I went through with just a scraper. I feel like I scraped off a little too much, and I think that's from the baby wipe. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what your tips are for this. I have heard from last time that the baby wipe was not the best idea, but I thought I could do it with the scraper this time. But I went in with a little dry paper towel and was just cleaning up my excess paint as I went along, and I think it came out really cute. And I have 2 of them, and anytime you see anything in pairs, make sure you buy them both. It looks so much nicer when you have a pair. And I'm in love with this. I love how the distressing came out. It's super cute. I have these little glass test tubes I got from Michael's, and I'm putting them into that little candle holder with some 𝚅𝚒𝚑𝚎𝚘 and some hot glue. And I think this came out super cute, and I love how this gave just a little extra addition. I threw in some flowers, and I think it came out so sweet. I might have gone a little happy with my distressing, but I think it came out really nice. This is a monthly challenge, Thrift Flip Thursday, hosted by Savvy Crafts with Savannah, Shayna Robinson Repurposing, and co-hosted by Amber Exo DIYs. Their links as well as the playlist is down in my description. So this is a metal planter I picked up for $2.99. I'm thinking it's a planter. I don't know what else you would use it for, but I love the color and I love the detail on it. So I spray painted this in nutmeg, and I love this color. It matches my deck, and I was thinking of putting some flowers in it. So I started off with a baby wipe, trying to rub off some of that spray paint, and it didn't really work. So I went through with my sander, and I did go down a little too far in a couple spots, but I did get my desired look. So it was just a little bit of sanding here and there just so that pink could show through, so you would see the difference between the pink and the brown. And I think it's super cute, and it felt like it wasn't enough, so I did go through with a dry brush and some Waverly linen white paint, and I just went through the entire thing. Some of it I did go a little too heavy on, some parts I didn't. I do think it is super cute, and I love the distressed look. I am going to use this as a planter, but I wanted to show you guys this first. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're new, on my channel, I like to do a lot of DIY, gifts and decor, Dollar Tree crafts, and thrift flipping. If you like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing and joining our family. Also, hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. I've always wanted to do fresh baked pies. This is a manufactured piece, I think from Christmas Tree Shop, for $4.99. I painted it in my linen white, and I did paint over the hooks, and I shouldn't have because I broke one of the hooks. And so here I am just filling up a mold with some hot glue, trying to find something to cover over the broken hook. I'll show you that after. So here I just went to my Cameo and I printed out fresh baked pies, served daily. I was trying to measure it and then I just eyeballed it and laid it down where I thought it looked nice. I'm going through with my Waverly and ink and I'm just doing a very light coat of this. I did use Mod Podge before I did this, and that just seals it in a little bit so you don't have as much of a bleed through. And I think this is so cute. This is going in my kitchen. I'm just gonna weed out everything here. And remember, I went to go pick this up while I was painting and I broke off one of the hooks, so we still have to fix a hook on this. But I love the black and the white. I think this came out really sweet, very simple. I'm just gonna touch up any places where the transfer tape pulled up some of the paint. And this was so simple. I definitely love the way it came out and I love that it matches my kitchen. I mean, you could write anything on that. So this is that mold that I had made and I just painted it in the same linen white paint, and then I took my stamper and I just went around just to give it a little extra black, and then I hot glued it right to the piece that was missing, and that's it. And this was so simple. And then I took some spray Mod Podge and I just sprayed it because, again, this is going in my kitchen and I wanted to make sure in case any food ever splattered on it that we're safe. And look how cute that is. Oh my goodness, I am in love. I've always wanted one of these signs and now I have it. So sweet. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So this was just a cute little wooden picture and it was totally wood, and I painted the whole thing in my Rust-Oleum linen white. And then I have a Dollar Tree stencil here, and I think this is super sweet. And I go through with my Mod Podge first, again, just so that way I can minimize the bleed through. And then I go through with my Folk Art Calypso Sky. And I haven't used this color before that I can think of, but I really like it. I think it's a nice summery color, but I think it would go well with anything really. And I think it matches that white. And look how sweet that is. I did feel like it was missing a little something, so I got these stencils from Michael's, but they're plaid, and I just went through with my Ocean Waverly paint and I just did a couple stars at the top there just to, you know, give it a little something something. And I think this is super sweet, super easy, and that's it. Super sweet. I love the saying. I love the colors together, and it was very easy flip. I think it came out so cute. And here we go. This is my favorite. I am in love with this. This tray is so ugly. I'm sorry. It was $5.99, a little expensive, but I really liked it. I painted it again in my linen white, and now I'm gonna do some resin. I wanted to use this in my coffee bar. So this is a 2-part resin. There's casting resin and casting hardener. So this, you just mix it together, 1-to-1 ratio for 5 minutes, and then you roll it all out. I was advised to use a stick here, so I used a stick and it worked out perfect. And you have 30 minutes to get it where you want it. So I just smoothed it out wherever I wanted it, and then I took my heat gun. You can use a torch. I have a heat gun. I blew out the bubbles, and then I let it sit overnight, and now I'm going to make some handles out of leather. This was a little leather patch I had bought from Michael's. I just measured how long across and how long it is around the handle, and that's it. So hot glue does not work that great with leather, but I got it to the wood first. And you can see that. And then I went through with my spray adhesive, and this is a permanent spray adhesive, and I sprayed it to the leather, wrapped it around over that hot glued piece, and then wrapped it underneath. And then I held it there, and it is so cute. I'm in love with this so much, and that resin is just gonna make this so if we spill coffee, we can just wipe it right up. Look at that. That's it, guys. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I love this so much. I was going to add a stencil and I thought it was just perfect as is. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're inspired to take an unwanted, unloved piece of furniture or decor and turn it into something beautiful and give it new life. Down in the comments, please let me know what your favorite thrift was today. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook as Freckled Mom. I post there daily about upcoming challenges, projects, and collaborations. I have a lot of videos coming up, so make sure if you like these kind of videos, you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Don't forget, this was a challenge, Thrift Flip Thursday, with Savvy Crafts with Savannah and Shayna Robinson repurposing, and today's co-host is 𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 this. All the links are down in my description. If you're free, I'll see you Saturday morning live at 10 a.m. for coffee. Have a great night.